sounds kind of weird. Hold on, can I take another hit?
Yeah.
Of glue? What is he hitting right now?
Well,
Just some tobacco. My hookah won't reach here. Some kind of Indian tobacco.
Okay.
Some kind of Indian tobacco. Smells skunky. Illegal.
Like burnt rope. So I got a question for you. I watched the Vice documentary. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
And I guess you used to live with either your wife or a serious girlfriend, and she kicked you out because she couldn't handle the fame.
Yeah, I lied about that on
I thought you might have.
Vice.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I was actually from my pill addiction. That's right. I was breaking up prostitution.
the Vice was really kind to show you in that light then, weren't they?
Yeah, man. I broke my back in the union, and I came out of that hospital with morphine patches stuck to my nutsack. I was just like, oh, yeah, I got a family? And then I just started, like...
You're very accurate.
Yo, the VA, I'm a veteran, so all my shit's for free, and they'll pop anything in your mouth as long as they get paid. And they put me into a state of mind that put me into a mental institute for 2 weeks. And at the end of that 2 weeks, the doctors came over to me and say, hey, we apologize for blaming or causing... We apologize for diagnosing you with bipolarism disorder. And we know it was the medication we gave you, and please don't call a lawyer or anything, but here's the exit. I'm like, for real? Oh, yeah, to get to the end of that question, dude, my ex-wife is just like, listen, we got a kid together, but you're just insane. But I didn't see anything in I mean, the first 6 months of my videos in the trailer, when I started eating stuff, I was probably on 15 hydrocodone 10s a day. Morphine patches, and anybody that's on opiates, it's hard to come off of you if you're weak-minded. Mm-hmm. I just quit shit, like, boom, I'm done. And I just quit like that, drinking.
But you couldn't seem to.
JJ.
You didn't quit in time to stay at home, though. Like you quit after she kicked you out.
No, I quit. Yeah, I started drinking again because I was sober at home, but I was popping pills. When she threw me out, I started drinking, and I couldn't get pills anymore. So you figure that one out, bro. But I'll see you at the next AA meeting, man. I gotta go get me some beer before the liquor store closes. An old rehab joke. Rehab as a teenager. My school sent me to rehab for a drinking problem. And when I went to rehab, I learned how to trip on acid and mushrooms. You know what I mean? Thank you.
I feel like we really skipped over the part where you were in the mental institution, and I want to know.
Yeah, I'd like to go back to that.
Yeah, we should really not gloss over your stay at a mental institution. Now, is that the only time you've been in a mental health facility?
Yeah, it was One Flew Over the Shoe's Nest.
It's a good movie. It's very sad. I only watched it once.
I was hooked on all these pills, and I was running through cornfields on my property, and finally she just called this ambulance and police, and they're like, we're going to take you somewhere to sleep tonight. And I'm just like, no problem. But I was doing stand-up comedy in the police car, and she turned on the radio, and the whole unit.
Sit-down comedy.
We get to the institute, and I'm doing stand-up comedy. I'm waving at the cameras. This is all high on pills. The next day said, we're going to keep you for about a week, and you're going to take this. So when I took that, I went crazy and kicked the door out, and I ran around this baseball field like I don't know, Field of Dreams or something. And this lawnmower guy started chasing me, and they brought me back up, and they knew they screwed up. And eventually, near the end, I was actually doing NA meetings while the teacher was late, and they were just like, this dude ain't crazy. He's a genius. Get him out of here, man. Get somebody that's really crazy in here. So that's basically all. It was only 2 weeks, and yeah, it was just...
What did you do during those 2 weeks? Like, did they just sort of sobered you up? Like, did you attend classes, group therapy? Like, what is it like to live there?
Once they mark you in and your wife's in agreement, they can keep you for an automatic 10 days where nothing changes. You go to meetings. They try to rebuild your life. It's mostly suicide people in this unit I was in. I had no idea why I was there. I was telling everybody that suicide's for pussies. And if you try it again and it works, you're not going to heaven because you're not on your life's path. And they're like, we got to get this guy out of here.
Yeah, that's not a very productive guy to have in the suicide meeting. You're all a bunch of pussies!
Just kill yourself.
You won't do it! Go ahead and do it! Prove me wrong! You know?
I've taken a lot of people up. I don't know what it is, if they're lying or not, but people come in. When I used to have Facebook, I was like Dr. Phil in the messages. Hey, man, I was in a dark place. I was going to kill myself. I found your YouTube videos. I'm back at college. I'm back getting along with my boss. Parents come in. Wow, you just changed our kids. They do it the Shoenice way now, and it's just like, you're
What does that mean? What is the Shoenice way? Like if you had to attach a slogan to yourself, what is it? All or nothing? Like what is the Shoenice way?
Saving souls, smoking bowls, and crushing trolls. That's my life motto. I smoke marijuana for my Crohn's disease. I've gone practically homeless, feeding the homeless, and I just love the troll mofo that just gets so uptight over words on an internet website. And there's lots of them out there.
If someone out there's feeling
suicidal at night, I'm sorry, bro.
If someone out there's feeling suicidal or just down on themselves and they need a little bit of Shoenice, what video do you think is the most inspirational that would put them on the path that you've made?
Probably Earthworm Chubby Bunny. You don't laugh at that. You might as well get the news tight. I didn't mean that. Stop it. Either way, sometimes my split personality likes to sneak out. But yeah, I tell people, yo, if you kill yourself, you're a little bitch, and I'm going to slap your mom's ass at the funeral. And they're like, wow, he responded to me. Oh my! But then you save somebody's life and they become annoying, you know? They just never, it's like somebody you pull out of a fire. I mean, they just never.
Then they cling.
Yeah.
Okay, enough with the Hallmark cards, you know what I mean? Just say it to me. It means more. Sorry. What's up,
So
Woody?
which video do you think is the most inspirational that would put kids on the right? Is it like the really heavy drinking or the tampon ones to cheer people up?
Everything about me, dude. I'm just hilarious. Something about, it's been my whole life. People always wanted to be at that bar with me. Roofers out of town, they always wanted to be in the car with me. I mean, I don't know what it is. I just bring up the spirits of people. You know what I mean? That's why I call myself the next Gandhi, just with nice shoes. You can't save the world in sandals anymore.
No, you can't. I guess not.
Takes proper footwear, I would assume.